Aloha! Welcome back to our space station. My name is Tiki C. For this video series, my goal is to convert at least 50 blueprints on the Steam Workshop for use in space. I'm looking for player-made space bases or capital vessels that I can convert into points of interest or orbital patrol vessels. As of today, there are over 118,000 Steam Workshop blueprints for Empyrion. I have converted 113. We need more POIs and ships in the game. Let's convert them. More conversions means more variety in the game, which means more fun for us. The conversion rules are right here, so feel free to pause and take a look. Let's get started. I have searched through the most popular blueprints of all time on the Steam Workshop, and I found some to convert today. Conversions are being done in a slightly modified vanilla creative game, so converted blueprints should be universally compatible with scenarios. You will see a time-lapse video as I take a quick tour of each, add or remove devices and blocks, add some damage or debris, save, and celebrate. Today, our blueprints to convert are the X-Morth Mk1 by Cpt Caveman. This is a really cool design. I've never seen anything like it. Unique and innovative. Cpt Caveman has an amazing catalog of ships and bases, and I would like to convert more of his designs. We are going to convert this into an OPV and submit it to Aloha. Next, we have the GIA Solaris C02 by Tom Kuruyüz. This is another really cool design by an artist with an impressive catalog. The architecture is beautiful, and it kind of reminds me of the Cloud City Bespin in Empire Strikes Back. We're going to convert this to a POI, but I'm also going to increase the difficulty level of the conversion by filling in this central area with a dungeon or levels or rooms for the player to go through. We also have a guest appearance on the conversion crew today, the Merc-MAV by jrandall. If you're new to the game and you don't know who jrandall is, think of a pyramid. At the top of the pyramid are the best designers. A handful of master level designers. jrandall is one of them. You can find many of his creations on the list of most popular blueprints of all time. Check out his workshop and his YouTube channel. Links to these blueprints can be found in the description below. Thank you to all of the authors for their artistic works and their contributions to the community. A special thank you goes out to Aloha for the Empyrion Galactic Survival game. And to all of the scenario authors, thank you for creating new ways for all of us to enjoy this game. Are you ready? Here we go.
Okay, I think I'm done upgrading this one. I gotta test it, and I got a couple more tweaks to do. This was hard. This is a really cool design, and I did have to watch the upgrade video that was linked in here just to figure out, okay, what are the options in this thing. Since I'm designing to be an OPV in vanilla, I couldn't look at the shield boosters or any of that. But this is really cool. So props, Captain Caveman. This is a very neat design. Love it. So, in a nutshell, this is going to be taken over by the warlords, like the other OPVs I've converted. So we're going to see spawners in here, and sentries, and loot containers throughout the ship. There's going to be some NPCs as well. I did start by trying to replace the human turrets with alien turrets, but it just didn't look right. So I kept the human turrets on there. The alien turrets, they stick out a couple of blocks, extra blocks, and it didn't make any sense. So just retaining the original design on this one and keeping all the human turrets on that one. And that's fine. What else? There were some shutters that were non-transparent here. I just had to quick fix that. It was flaring my OCD. No worries. There's some overall light damage on here from the attack from the warlords before they took over the vessel. I removed some of the CPU cores. I did some more spawners and sentries in here. So yeah, long story short, it's gonna be a proper OPV floating around in Warlord space, and this one's gonna be nasty because it's got a lot of guns on here, and it's gonna be tough to take over. But there's some loot in here if people want to try and get on the ship. So very cool design. The only thing I have to figure out is why there's no up thrusters on here, and if I should put some up thrusters like in these areas here. I got to make sure it has good pitch, yaw, and roll, and it has at least 30 in each direction. But I want to make sure it can move around the battlefield. And speaking of, let's test it on the test server. Okay, that's fun, but I could make it a little bit better by adjusting the spawners and access to the core. So fantastic work, love this. Let's move on. Next conversion, Tom's Solaris base. Here we go. we're done converting the Solaris station. This was a fun conversion. I only showed the first hour of the conversion process, and the rest of it, there was many hours spent converting this base. So just for some context, let me spawn in the original, just for reference. So this is the original one on the workshop, and it's got an empty area here in the inside. So it makes total sense for a player base. Spawn it in and put whatever you want in the inside. But for a POI, I wanted to fill this in with a little bit of adventure and some deco and spawners and sentries. So I split it up into 3 areas. And let's go down here. So the first area is this large room where we have like a cafeteria over here, mini construction area, some spawners and sentries, and a treasure chest up there, and a relaxing area over here with a receptionist. And yes, I put a dance floor in here. So yeah, that was fun. Anyways, there's 2 hallways. One hallway goes down to the residential area where I have some people standing around and some bunk beds, 2 layers of bunk beds. Bathroom dock back there, and some deco in here. I tried to retain the artist's original color palette and texturing, and just I tried my best to make it look decent in here. I wanted to spend some extra time and not just throw something together quick and do a good job of it, or try to do a good job of it. I'm no master designer like the other people at the top of the pyramid, if you will. And then this is the core room, and it's layered like an onion. I won't go too deep into it, but yeah, there's wall after wall after wall with spawners and sentries, and finally they get to the core, and there's treasure there as well. So I also added some alien turrets. Let's see, about 10. Yep. And no shield on this one. There was not enough room for a shield in here unless I added it on. So this one's going to be shieldless. Let's test it out on the test server and see how it works. Yeah, that's fun. I like that. A couple of things I got to tweak, and then I can save it, finish it up, and send it out to Elion. So thank you so much, Tom, for letting me convert the Solaris. Very fun, fantastic build. Enjoy it. And we're done. We've converted 2 more blueprints today. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a great day.